She climbed right in there and made herself at home.
She looks like she's going to tumble out on her head.
Yeah. They tend to do that. I believe that's May 1. She's our little monkey panda. Her sister May Moon on the other side is a little less silly, I guess is the word. She's a little more serious. If one of them's playing and one of them's eating, usually May Moon is eating and May 1 is playing.
She's getting that itch now. It's hard to take a bear seriously when it's just rolling around.
In case you don't know, these are the only surviving litter mates, twins, since there's 2 in the U.S. There's been a set of twins born before at the National Zoo, but one did survive. So, only surviving. Only place you'll see 2 sub-adults together in the U.S. Hopefully that'll change. Hopefully someone else will have the experience and joy of having twins, but for right now.
The parents are still here, right?
Yes, they're just on visit for the night. Young was out a little earlier than her dad. I haven't seen them as youngsters. They do have their baby pictures if you're interested. If you haven't ever seen a baby panda before. Yeah, I saw a video of them right here. And that was the day they were born. This kind of takes you through their first 7 months. So it kind of shows you how tiny they were.
Oh, wow.
That's literally the keeper's hand. He's got both of them under his hand. And how quickly they develop once they're born. So when they're born, they can't see, they can't hear, they can't regulate their own temperature, they can't eliminate on their own. So they're 100% dependent on their mother caring for them. So she'll forego eating sometimes up to 3 weeks after she gives birth.
Wow.
So, in the denning phase up to giving birth, her metabolism will slow down, she'll kind of become really lethargic, and she'll just kind of den up. And then once she gives birth, then she's 100% focused on that cub. Because it's such an intensive process, panda mothers can't care for more than 1 at a time. So in the wild, they would leave one. And in captivity, we've learned that we can take that second one and switch them out, and the mother will care for whichever cub she has. So Loon actually cared for both of her girls just 50% of the time for the first 4 months. Once they can walk, they can get away from her, or they can come to her if they want to nurse, then they can all be together. So from 4 months on, just about the stage right here, they were all together. She cared for both of them at the same time.
So when they're younger than that, she literally has to just carry them around all the time?
Yeah, well, once they hit about 3.5 to 4 weeks old, they can start to regulate their own temperature. So she can put the cub down to eat at that point, and they can regulate for a while. But she'll only do short bouts. About 2 months, she can leave them for longer, and it kind of extends longer and longer. And during that time, she's eating all of the bamboo close to her den, so she's having to move further and further away. So it takes longer for her to find the bamboo, to eat it, and then to come back. So as they kind of mature through those first few months, they start being able to care on their own. As soon as they can walk, then they'll follow her and generally climb up a tree. So we have a lot of climbing structures, and a lot of times you saw pictures, iconic pictures of them sleeping on that back beam. That's because that's their nature, to go up and to rest and to be protected while their mother's feeding at the base of the tree.
So it's like even after you do all that work to give birth, you still have to carry them.
Pretty much. And that's why when you see in these pictures, like through this phase before they could walk, their necks are really pink. There's a chemical in her saliva that basically interacts with their fur and colors it pink. So that's just from her carrying them in her mouth, and then also bathing them. So they all have that little pink cast until they can walk on their own. And you see it disappears once the mother doesn't have to groom them as much. So.
They're not full grown though, right?
No, they're what we call sub-adults. They're weaned away from their mother, so they live independently, but they won't actually be fully mature until they're 5, 6 years.
They do lying here.
Yeah, they're about 110 to 150 pounds each now. Their mother Loon is about 240 on average, so they're not quite as the big to her size. Young, their dad is actually a pretty large giant panda or giant panda mouse. He can get up to 300 pounds, so we don't know how big they'll actually get, but their first cub Milan is huge. He's a big boy. So
How many do they have right now?
five total. 3 singles and then the twins.
This guy is chilling.
For those who know Milan and know have been around for a while, he is just confirmed had a cub. He's fathered a cub in the last week that was born. So our pandas are grandparents. It's a very proud moment for the breeding program here at Atlanta. It's a new generation, so I'll let you enjoy Milan. She's being a goofball. If you have any other questions, I'd be glad to answer them.
Thanks.
Because you're like, oh, I'll just lie here now.
We're just extra lucky today.
Usually a single cub, as I said, they can only raise a single cub. So once this cub weans away, they pretty much live a solitary life. So the mother will either chase off or the cub will wander off from the mother's territory and kind of establish their own. In the wild, they've seen 2 together that are probably close in age or sub-adults. So we can leave these girls together until they're mature, basically. We're just kind of cueing off their behavior right now. As you can see, they like to be close. So as long as they enjoy being together, we'll leave them together.
Yeah, they seem to like each other. It's like T and Tamara. The silly one and the serious one.
There's a lot of special feedings and flavor